If you've been following the recent trend, bro, on TikTok, on Instagram, bro, it's over all the platforms. It's fucking meme coin trading. What the fuck is meme coin trading? In a short explanation, it's skill-based gambling. Expect if you're really good at the game, you make a lot of money, and if you're bad at the game, you lose a lot of money. So, yeah, Monster Hunter Wilds right now, as you know it, the devs are fucking chilling, man. Capcom is cooking really slowly till the next update. So for myself, I'm playing a lot of Wuthering Waves right now. I'm doing meme coin trading. And that's basically it, actually. So that's my side games that I play right now. Of course, recently we finished Monster Hunter for Ultimate, but that's another task. So, yeah. I have some like points that we're gonna go through today. I'm gonna teach you like the whole process, how to set up this shit. Alright, I'm back. So yeah, that's what we are doing right now. So if you go on the first site, you go to Dexscreener. Dexscreener is where you normally can look up all the meme content. And I want to say a disclaimer, I'm gonna start off slowly. Most people are gonna rage in the comments in like 2 minutes. Why didn't you start with Axiom? Why didn't you start with GmGnAi? Why didn't you tell that, bro? Because I'm just trying to make this beginner friendly, so everyone who has never been in the space is gonna learn. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna start off with the bare metal. What is a Phantomwallet? What the fuck is Dexscreener? What the fuck is Telegram, bro? Like, what is GmGnAi? So that's what you basically need. So first of all, I wanna say all these coins that you see here, all these coins, whether it's peanut butter, jelly time, it's Phoenix coin, it's Nani coin, whatever the fuck these coins are. All these coins will go to zero. Every coin of this will go to zero. Every. But you want to take the momentum, do your profit, and get out. That's the most important part that you want to do, because we're here to make money. We're not here to make fucking... keep that coin forever, bro. It is gonna be the next Bitcoin. Of course, there could be a coin that is gonna go forever, bro. We don't fucking care. We just want to take the volume and go out. That's literally it. If it doesn't move, it doesn't have volume, and if it doesn't have volume, it's useless. That's the key that I'm chasing. So yeah. First off, to trade these coins, I just want to say for the beginning, going out from these guys that are watching this video that they know what crypto is. So at this point, you should know what the crypto is. You should know what the fucking wallet is. You should know, I mean, not Phantomwallet, you should know what the general wallet is. You should know how to charge money on that wallet. You should know how to withdraw money on that wallet. So that's what I'm expecting from you. If you don't know that, just go watch the basics, what a crypto wallet or a crypto is. So yeah, because here we are talking only about meme coin trading. We are not talking about normal crypto. Normal crypto is different from meme coin trading. Meme coin trading is the Wild West. So that's basically it. So yeah, to trade these coins, you need a Phantomwallet. You can download that on your phone, or you can just download the extension. So just go to download. Does it have it for Brave actually? I don't know, I've just installed this browser for the tutorial. So yeah. It's installing now. There it is. What the fuck is this file, bro? Alright. And then it is gonna take you to the wallet. So then you can close this. Create a new wallet. Just make a wallet. You can make a wallet with an email. I'm just gonna make one with the seed phrase. For me, I'm not gonna save it because I'm gonna delete it anyways. I'm just do it for the tutorial. So yeah. That's basically it. And now you have your wallet. You can just buy Sol in here, or you can just click on receive and then send money to your desired wallet, to your wallet, and then you have the money here, and then you can actually start trading and buying these coins. So yeah, on Dexscreener, it's like, I also need to show PumpnFun. I actually haven't write that down. I'm gonna start off with that also in a second. So actually, let us start with one. So PumpnFun is where everyone can make a coin. You can just make a coin for $2 or some shit or whatever the fuck. So, or even with like $5 it doesn't matter. So every coin that is hitting the migration on this migration is it gets to a certain market cap, so it gets listed on the normal Radium exchange. Radium exchange is like Dexscreener and shit. They're like many exchanges. If it makes to a decent amount of market cap, for example like 80k, it is gonna migrate and it is gonna be visible here. So basically it made the next step. and then you will be able to trade on Dexscreener or on PumpnFun. However, like on PumpnFun, you mostly catch the new pairs, the early runners. When it's about to migrate, this is more like mid pairs, and when it's migrated, it's also like mid. And in the end, when it has like million market cap, it's more safe to trade, of course. But then it's like less risk. Of course, you can just make a trade here. If you see you can make like a 20% trade, you can do it. But it's gonna be like moving way slower because it has a high market cap. For that chart to move a lot, somebody needs to buy a lot. So yeah, that's like self-explanatory. So yeah, basically. So also on Dexscreener, on PumpnFun it doesn't work. But on Dexscreener you can see like everyone that is buying. You can track everyone down and see, are these good wallets? Are these wallets profitable? What are profitable wallets? I'm gonna come into that later when we're talking about GmGnAi. Also, I will recommend you to download Telegram, because for the later programs that we're using, you need Telegram to log in. You don't need to like do trading on that platform, so you just need to have it to log in. That's the most part that you need. So yeah, on Dexscreener you can buy coins. On PumpnFun you can also buy coins. It's the same, and sell them like always. You can go to let me check. Can I send some money to this wallet actually? Let me do that real quick. So as you can see, I just load a bit of money into this to test that for you. So to see, let us take a coin actually that migrated really, really well. And this one looks actually... I'm connecting my Brave wallet actually. What the fuck is a Brave wallet? Alright, I'm back. So yeah, let us go to the 1 second chart. So let us see how much SOL do I have in Solana. We're talking in Solana because I'm buying Solana Memecoin. 0.03. Okay, let me 0.001. So we bought that, we go into our wallet, and right here we have a Phoenix coin. That's basically it. And then you, on the simple term, you just can even track your transaction. If you go to Mockape, even it shows it here. And then you saw where you actually buy it. And you can also just go on sell and do the same. Of course, later on when we're trading with Axiom, it's gonna be a bit more in depth. But right now, that's the basic part if you want to just mumbo jumbo a bit and trade. That's basically, you can buy, you can hold them, you can sell, whatever you like. You can just test it out. If there's somebody you want to track, let's see, let's take a good guy actually. This guy's up 40 bucks. Nah, it's good. Or this guy, whatever, we'll take this guy. Not this guy actually, also fine. My bad. You can just go on this filter and then you can track all the buys that this person did and see when did he sold, when did he buy. You can go to Solscan.io because we're living on a blockchain, everything is public. You can see his wallet, how much he earns, how much like, not earns, but how much like he does have, in which token he's in. You can backtrack all the token address, type in the address, put his wallet address in here and just track him down. You can do that all. So in case you need to find later on, you want to track profitable wallets to see what the fuck is going on. We're coming later to that when I'm showing you what KOL scan is. But yeah, that's the basic process. You put money in your Phantomwallet. You go to Dexscreener, look a coin that is looking good. You want to look for the coins that they have locked liquidity, that there are like not many holders. You can use the platform rug check. Go to the platform, take the address, put it in. See if it looks good. LP is locked, mint authority is disabled. That means if it's enabled, the guy can just create more tokens of this. They can basically create like 10 tokens and then dump the token. So you always want to make sure that the liquidity is locked, that the transactions are looking fine, that the rug check is looking fine. And then you just have a confirmation for yourself. If you say you want to buy this coin, you can buy this coin and then sell at your desired percentage. If you open $5 or $10 and sell at 10%, that's like $1. Of course, you always need to include the fees, because if you're trading with a low amount, the fees will wreck you. They will wreck you really hard, and that often happens. So I can talk from that. But yeah, this guide is more of like a rush through the getting into the meme coins and trading. everything of course there, so this liquidity mint authority disabled and blah blah blah. You just need to do a deeper research on your own if you're taking this really seriously and want to really get into it. But I'm just giving you like the raw blueprint to get in, how to buy, how to sell, how to know what the fuck this is, how to know what the fuck that is, and how to do this. So yeah, that's basically it. So you got Dexscreener, you know that coins start out PumpnFun when they like get a lot of volume, when they reach a certain market cap, they're just migrating to Dexscreener. On Dexscreener you can just trade them because they're a bit more legit, not every time, because 99 of these coins are actually scam. They will go to zero, but as I said, you want to take that momentum, you just buy it for like 20%, 1x, 2x, like 100, 200%, and then sell it, because to make profit. And then after that you move on, you don't care about the coin. That's literally it. So yeah, moving on, as I showed you, there is I told you can just look at top traders, you can just look at holders, you can just see who bought, and you also can track down people. For that you go to GmGnAi, because on this side, also they wanted to log in with Phantom, you can also log in with Telegram, however you like. But also the minimum market cap or the minimum amount to trade with meme coins is actually up to your desire and your skill. You could go in with $10, make $5 and make a 10x at $50 and then you're good. You can also start with $100. It doesn't matter, as long as your profits, that always keep in mind, as long as the amount you're trading, the profits that you make need to cover and include the fees. So if you make like 20%, make sure the 5% from that trade cover the fees, so you can make a 50% profit. That's important. But yeah, you can also trade on GmGnAi. Like all these platforms does the same, some of them have different features. But yeah, you can go to a wallet. I'm taking this wallet as an example. Of course, there's another site that is called Cielo, but from my now in Cielo, you can see like deeper how people just trade and shit, how many transactions they do. But you can also do, how the fuck is this called? A deeper scan. But right now I'm showing GmGnAi because it was there before Cielo and it's way more based for beginners. So yeah, on my side it's German, so on your side it might look in English and look a bit different. But yeah, you see like the win rate of the wallet, how much like PNLs does he have. PNL means like the trades, when you make a trade you get a PNL, like what's the profit and shit. So yeah, and you see how much they like lose and shit, and then you can decide for yourself, do I track this wallet, do I copy this wallet, do I see what does this wallet buy and shit, and then you can track it down. Actually I can do here just, did he sold already everything? Bought it, sold PNL. He's having still a bit. No, is he out? I can't read that for me now. No, he's out already. He's not in anymore. But yeah, for example, like this guy might be an insider or some shit, I don't fucking know, but you can track down his wallet. So yeah, I'm gonna put it in here. So yeah, based off of that, there is also a site called Kolscan where you see like the biggest guys that are like buying and selling. You see their PNLs, you see their wallets, what they're doing. You can copy every wallet of them. Actually, the fuck do you copy the wallet again? I haven't done it in a long time because I have already every wallet. But yeah, you can copy their wallets from here, and then you see what for profit they're making and shit. So you want to put all these wallets later on in the wallet tracker and Axiom, but you don't want to buy right after them. If you buy right after them, you're an idiot. That's simple the fact, you're an idiot. You get dumped on, your position is gonna get sold on their position, and then you lose your money. You just want to see what they buy, you just want to track them down, what they're doing, how they're acting and shit, and then you just want to decide for yourself, like 5 guys and the 5 big guys buy in. And there is something going on with this coin, definitely. So you want to just research that coin and see if it's good or bad for yourself. That's because you're a beginner. You don't know what's good. You don't know what a good narrative is. You don't know what the fuck this coin even do. You just want to make profit. That's why you need to track the big boys. But of course, don't copy them one-to-one because you will lose. Of course, because they know they have copy traders. So yeah, that's basically it. So yeah, moving on. We just got that many input. You know what the Phantomwallet is, you got Telegram, you know what Dexscreener, you know how PumpnFun works, you know what GmGnAi is, you can scan wallets, you can backtrack transactions. You know what Kolscan is, Kolscan, you know the big boys, what they're doing and buying. So, and now after you got all that, you want to go a bit deeper. You want to, like, you traded a bit now, you're experienced, you know what the fuck is going on. So, you go into this one. you go into Axiom.pro. I'm gonna link you my ref code because I don't know if it's still ref code only actually. So let me block that real quick. I don't know if it is a ref code only. So yeah, you get a separate address. So you have basically a Phantomwallet address, then you have an Axiom address. You might have another one if you create paper, if you do paper trading, but it's not that difficult actually once you get like an overview of everything you have. But yeah, on Axiom Pro right now is the best site to trade because most of the people that are scalping with like Luma, they trade new pairs is when they're like coming, as I told you, like PumpnFun. Like basically this is PumpnFun and this is basically like the Dexscreener thing. You can, every coin that is like here, you can also look up on Axiom. Axiom is more like of the deeper shit because back then Axiom didn't exist. There was like Bullx and PumpnFun and people, like, how do I say this in English? There weren't like that many experience. So right now we got Axiom, which is like the newest shit. That's why I started from the lowest shit. I started to explain you what Phantomwallet. I started to explain you like what, how do you call this? What like the experience. So you get a bit of history where everything is coming from. So it might be a bit of much input for you if you're new to this shit, but take your time, just let that information suck down and then come back when you're just adapted information. But yeah, I guess normally if you're logging with Telegram, you don't need Phantomwallet at all actually. You just need to have Axiom because the wallet is like, yeah bro, that's your like normal Solana wallet. You can also go to, on here, go to wallets, manage wallets, and then go to the wallet, and then you can go to export private keys. You can copy the private keys, then you go to Phantomwallet, go on your icon, go to settings, go to Konto, and then add a new Konto, and then you can import your private key, put a name in, and have your Axiom wallet also right here. So it's up to you how you want to. But yeah, the reason why people were using Axiom, first of all, it's faster than everything, is of course because if you go into a trade, you can set up all your buy and sell fees and blah 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 blah. So yeah, but you have an wallet tracker that is in. You have a Twitter tracker. You just can add accounts in and shit. I'm gonna send you actually all my files. You go to import and then you put everything in. I'm gonna send you the text and paste it in. Same goes for the wallet. But yeah, we can take the wallet that we got on GmGnAi. I'm just taking that wallet. It's 80%. 80%. Nice address. So you can give it a. And now you can see if this wallet is buying something, you will get it like here. Let me go to, I just don't know how to copy and KRS can actually change that kind of. Okay. If something is a bit unclear, sorry for my bad English. You click on them. I'm gonna answer that of course in the comments later on. So yeah, you go to, you see here all his live trades he did. And somehow you only traded that coin, so it was like a wallet only for that coin. It might be bundled. Bundled means they buy over multiple wallets. But yeah, let me put this one in. And you can also see what their trade, like he traded like in 4 hours. He made that trade, and then you're gonna see his icon appearing here normally. But right now it's not showing because it's bugging a bit. So yeah, that's basically what you can track every transaction down. And that's the great thing. So you can always look up like what the fuck is going. So let me put that in. Why can't I put that into the site? Normally you can put it into the Twitter tracker. We're gonna put it in agenda. Let me 30 Sniperxyz. Why in the fuck? Because his name is Kekos Maximus, okay. And then you have the tweets from Elon Musk right in your shit. And can backtrack that. That's how you do it. And then you're just sitting here, scalping, whatever you like to scalp. For myself, I just like to scalp new pairs because of course it's new pairs. And then yeah, you just wait, scan the coins, see are they legit. Are they bad? Check their socials. They're like, where the fuck are these socials on this one? They're like here. You can just check them. If you go onto a coin, you always see The dev bought, the dev sold. Do you see an icon on that? You can buy with how much you want. That is how much you buy, how much you're holding. I can test that for you. Let me take this wallet. I don't think we will cover fees actually. Let me sell this coin. Go to here, sell the max. Yeah, you normally don't want to sell on Phantom because the fees and shit are wrecking you. So let me take that money. I'm gonna take that money and send it to my wallet so I can trade with that. Sending should be oh, it's already okay. Yeah, the dev bought, and there will be a red DS when the dev sold. Up, it depends on the coin. If it's an AI coin, you don't want the dev to sell. But if it's an how you call this? If it's like a coin like this, you want the dev to sell. Yeah, you don't want the dev to hold the whole supply because you can just dump on all people. Yeah, that's basically it. To the 5-second shot so I can clear. Yeah. This is actually, so yeah, you want the dev to sell and then most of the time it is gonna pump. If it's a good coin, it is gonna pump pretty hard. If you bought in like, let us say here, with $10, it goes up to, I don't know, maybe like this. You would already made like $20 because it's a 1x. Just for an example, how this shit works. So yeah, right now if you want to buy a coin, I'm just gonna open 0.1. I'm gonna buy and then you see your transaction right here. You see the PNL, how much in profit right now. And yeah, just wait a bit, scalp. Maybe I can get a 20% scalp or some shit, would be actually great. I'm just trying it, but I still will lose because I can't cover fees. Just waiting. Okay, actually, sell. And we're out. Still out with 3%, what we lost because the fees are way too high. Because if you go to here, you see the recommended price. That's what I recommend you to use. But the platform itself, you need to check it on the Discord. They have gas fee that you need to pay like every time you make a position. You have to pay like the slippage, the prior fee, like how fast your transaction gets filled. And sometimes if you're trading with MEF, you need to put a bribe fee on. MEF is a bot will dump on your position when you buy immediately. So it won't happen on a low amount most of the time, so don't bother with that. Rather, just look for a good like prior fee of 0.01 or some shit, and for a good slippage, because slippage is when you like buy and then that meantime the course means like moves like 20% the coin. You just pay the slippage price of 20% of your position, and on buy and sell it hurts pretty hard, so you want to manage that. But yeah, that's all basically the paid version. You have a wallet tracker, you have a Twitter tracker, because news are important. Without news, nothing moves. If Elon Musk tweets a profile picture, people are gonna make a coin out of that and grab a high volume. You just want to get in, make your percentages, and get out. And yeah, so that's basically the paid part. If you have money, if you don't have money, we're gonna come on to paper trading. But yeah, you know what Phantomwallet is, you know what PumpnFun is, you know what KOS and what GmGnAi is, you know what Axiom is. And yeah, you can also go to, I believe it was your account. Not that great to show that. Portfolio rewards. You go to rewards and you can also reclaim fees. Sometimes you can just reclaim a small amount of fees, actually, every time you're just trading or if you're referring people. So yeah, you don't need to use my ref code. I'm gonna link you my ref code down. It's up to you. You can use any ref code you want. It's up to you, just if you want to support. But yeah, moving on now. I don't have money, but I want to practice. How do I practice? Like, how do I practice? I mean, I just want to get into it. I'm interested, but my money is shit. Don't worry, my money right now is shit too, because I'm moving still to new locations and got to get a new job and shit. But yeah, what is paper trading? Paper trading is you pretend to trading with, of course, paper money, not the real amount, to get a different experience. You have two platforms. One is low paid, one is free. You get to Sniperxyz. For that one, you actually need Telegram. Telegram login. I'm gonna do that real quick. Open my Telegram. This login. It's gonna open a para now, no? Or whatever, let it open a para, it doesn't matter. It records a para, okay, that's great. But yeah, on this one, you can do the same. Go into this, I already have an amount, because it's paper. And then you just go to... I just would like to buy a stable coin, not this coin looks shit in my eyes, but... Got to buy... User has insufficient funds. Because... okay, yeah, I got it. Always use InstaTrade, sorry I forgot to always use InstaTrade because it's way faster than just navigating to these buttons. You go on these buttons and navigate. You can set up your fees as you want here, but the difference by paper trading is your fees will not be like included. So most of the time, how do you call this? You trade without fees. So if you're doing a 30%, you just try to do a 30 or 40% scalp with an amount. So you can cover your fees mentally because you don't trade here without fees. If you're just making it successful here, then trading with real money, but still making profit, but losing it's because you didn't cover the fees. Always remember. The thing, but on that account is, if you go to... Oh, I bought this real money, my bad, sorry. If you need to set it to paper, my bad. You need to set it to paper, and here you can just trade actually. My bad. Yeah, here you can actually buy. You will buy and sell actually on this one. But InstaTrade works also. Yeah, you need to set it to paper, my bad. And then you just can click reset the balance. But the reset balance will always cost you 0.1 Sol. So it costs you $2 to reset that balance to practice. So it's up to you. If you want to waste $10 to practice on this paper, as if you really want the free version, you can just go and do something else. In this case, actually, we made a good trade. We made the small P&L. 30% is always fine to sell. I make like 0.03 or some shit. So it's fine. You can practice with that. You can do a 1 Solana to 10 Solana or some shit change, however you like. But yeah, always set that to paper. That was my bad. The top line here. It won't work if you log in with another wallet, not with Telegram. You need to log in with Telegram. But yeah. Same goes for this shit. You can just send the money to this, then swap to paper, and you can reset your balance as you wish. At the beginning, you have 10 Solana. You can goof around with that until you get confident, or until it's blown, and then you can reset that to the amount you like. But yeah. So that's Sniperxyz. That's like a more slow pay to paper practice method. And yeah. So you can practice with that. Let me go back to... Now we are going back to Axiom. And we are looking up for the extension Mockape paper trading. Always include the fees when you're trading in your mind. Because you will be later on sad if you just don't make profit, but you hit your desired percentages. Mockape has basically the same function, except it's free. No, why doesn't it work? Okay. Oh, there it is. You can reset the balance as you like. Reset balance. I'm gonna do one so. But you can also can adjust the buttons and shit. You can also always adjust the buttons on Sniperxyz and also can adjust the fees. But on Mockape you cannot. You can only like adjust slip. You can just prior fee, yes, by a bit, and slippage, but you cannot adjust the buy buttons. So you just need to do how much you're aping. And I'm just gonna ape in 0.5 for this example now. Same goes here, but it doesn't show your buy and sell like it does on Azure. On this one is of course it's free. So it gives you the method to reset every time, buy and sell, but you don't have a clear overview. So you just need to guess where you set your position, kinda. But on this one you also see the P&L. I don't know if it includes the fees actually. I think it does, but I haven't checked it directly. But also here you can see the P&L that you have. So yeah, you have two ways to paper trade. Either you pay $1 or $2, like take $10 and do that for the practice for the amount you want, or you use Mocka as a Mockape and then trade with that. Of course, use the Twitter tracker, scan, see what's trending, what's not trending, how the meta is, And that's everything you basically need. In the long term, you can be profitable, you can be lose money. It's up to you how hard your dedication is. But yeah, that's basically everything. I told you how to get into. I told you what you need. $10 minimum. If you practice on paper, you can reset the wallet balance with it. If you think you're good, you can do $10 to $1,000, whatever the fuck, however you want. You can put more, $100, whatever. It doesn't matter how much you put. You need to cover your fees with the position that you're making. So yeah, if you trade with one Solana, which at the time should be 100, 120 bucks, I don't know. The current Solana price, 80 bucks, 90 bucks. No, it's one Solana now. It's 160. So if you open like $10 or 0.1 Sol and the fees are 0.1, 0.2, your position needs to be at least 30% or 40% to make like profit, like maybe 0.1 profit, 0.01 profit. And yeah, you need to keep that in mind when you're trading. You can make as much profit as you want. It doesn't fucking matter. As long as you cannot cover the fees, you will lose anyways. It doesn't matter if your strategy is good or no. But yeah, find a strategy that you like. In the end, every coin will go to end. Do your own research, grab the volume, make the 40% scalps, get out of the coin, take a profit, be cool. Learn to control your emotions, practice on paper. And that's everything you basically need, actually. That's it. And the rest is just log in, stare at the screen, and be productive. Thank you for watching. If there is anything unclear, ask it in the comments. I'm gonna try to answer. I hope other guys will too. And have a good one. You don't need to buy any expensive course or expensive guy that is telling you how to trade and shit. No, bro, I just showed you everything that is in here. Like everything. I showed you the platforms. I showed you the wallet. I'm gonna give you the wallets. I'm gonna give you the Twitter handles. And that's basically it, bro. Like everything you need, bro. Like when I'm sending you the Twitter handles, just go on to import the TXT that are here. When I'm sending you the Twitter alerts, you do the same. You just go on to like import and just paste it in here also. That's basically all you need, and the rest is just logged in. For myself, yes, but what about when I'm going into voice groups with like guys in Discord? You can do that if it helps you, it's fine. For me, I just like to stick alone and trade for myself because man, some goofs in these fucking Discords are so fucking losers, it's insane. And I thought I was a loser without money, but bro, they are losing with like tons of dollars, $1,000 and being like fucking dick. So you need to like, you're trading with the big dogs already. You're tracking the wallets. That's all you need. Like, bro, like understand how these wallets work. See how they enter into trade. Some people enter short, some people enter long, some people buy fast, some people buy slow. Slow cooking. It depends. You just got to look that up. But that's all you actually need. So yeah, thanks for watching. Have a good one. And peace. Keep grinding.